Pollination is a process by which pollen grains are transferred from the stamens to the stigma of a flower. Many agents such as insects, birds, bats, water, and wind help in pollination. These agents are termed as pollinating agents. Many plant features help in facilitating the process of pollination. Pollination is of two types. When pollen grains are transferred from the stamen to the stigma of the same flower of the same plant, it is known as self-pollination. But when pollen grains are transferred from the stamen to the stigma of a different flower of the same or different plant, it is known as cross-pollination. Pollination facilitated by birds is known as ornithophily or bird pollination. Ornithophilous flowers have special features that facilitate pollination by birds. Some of the distinct features ornithophilus presented by the ornithophilus flower are: number 1, size of flower large. Number 2, flower shape. Tubular cup are earned to easy the entry of beaks of different birds. Number 3, nectar. Produce considerably a large amount of nectar. Number 4, flower color. The flowers have attractive and bright colors such as yellow, red, and orange. These bright colors have a larger wavelength and are visible even at a longer distance for the birds. Number 5, scent. Flowers are usually less or fragrant. Some of the ornithophilous plants are bignonia, bombax, butterbrush, red coral tree, and silk cotton. The ornithophilous birds are small in size and have a long beak. Examples of ornithophilous birds are hummingbirds, sunbirds, South African sugarbirds, honey creepers, and honey eaters, along with butterflies. Butterflies are very active during the day and visit a variety of wildflowers. Butterflies are less efficient than bees at moving pollen between plants. Highly perched on their long, thin legs, they do not pick up much pollen on their bodies and lack specialized structures for collecting it. Butterflies probe for nectar, their flight fuel, and typically favor the flat, clustered flowers that provide a landing pad and abundant rewards. Butterflies have good vision but a weak sense of smell. Unlike bees, butterflies can see red. Butterflies flower. Butterflies typically visit flowers that are: number 1, in clusters and provide landing platforms. Number 2, brightly colored like red, yellow, and orange. Number 3, open during the day. Number 4, ample nectar producer with nectar deeply hidden. Number 5, nectar guides present. Number 6, maybe cluster of small flowers, golden rod spira. Many butterflies produce scents that attract the opposite sex. Many of these scents often smell like the flower that they are attracted to and visit. The scent of these butterflies pollinated flowers might have evolved as an adaptation that made use of the existing attractiveness of these scents. Butterflies help flowering plants to produce and reproduce through pollination. When a butterfly lands on a flower, to drink nectar, the flower's pollen becomes attracted and attached, and as the butterflies moves from flower to flower, drinking more nectar, the pollen is transferred. The question is that how does butterfly act as an agent of pollination? The solution is that when the butterfly goes to another flower for nectar, the pollen grains that have stuck to its legs fall on that flower. In this way, pollen from anther of one flower gets dusted onto the stigma of another flower. In this process, both butterfly and flowers are benefited. One gets nectar and the other gets pollinated. As shown in video, the butterflies is craving for the nectars and the nature selected insects and other animals for the pollination, as well as beautiful nature scene. You can see this butterfly which is fly from one flower to another for the promotion of and progress of pollination. It should be a self-pollination and cross-pollination. Now you can see this butterfly more deeply and you can extract the imagine that this butterfly is very helpful for the pollination and for the reproduction of the plant. This butterfly is very active in nature and it is flying from one flower to another for its offspring. Now, I think this butterfly has been gone, and thanks to all who are watching this video for the pollination. Thank you.